Hey everybody, Wayne here at the Next Millennium. Some of you may have seen this jar of powder around our hoodoo section, and there was a sign on there that says protection powder. Now this is something that I came up with a couple of years ago, and we've been selling out of this every time I make a batch of it. So this was something that I came up with to offer protection and grounding for those individuals that are suffering from possibly entities in their home or something like that. There's a combination of rocks and minerals in here, as well as blessings. I do black tourmaline, black salt, of course carborundum, white salt and selenite, as well as sage. And I'm going to show you how I make this powder here. It's sold at the Next Millennium for $9.99. But you can use this powder and sprinkle it either through your thresholds, on your windowsills. You can also sprinkle it across things, put a little bit in a bag, put it under your pillow or under your bed, and use it for different rituals for protection and thickening up the veil. Not really banishing any entities or spirits, but really just thickening up the veil so that everybody can live together in peace. And I'm going to show you how I make this for the Next Millennium up next. Check this out. So first off, I start with just smudging the jar itself with sage. And while I'm doing this and I set it there, I let the sage sit in the jar for a bit. And here's where I would enter in some of my own intentions and do a blessing over the jar itself before I even start. So this is a little bit of cleansing is what's going on here. I'm going to light my candles so that I can get my wax melted for the top seal. And then I'll start adding the ingredients. So the first ingredient I'm going to add is this carborundum. Carborundum is great for thickening up the barrier, basically the veil, and also it's good for kind of setting boundaries with entities and negative entities, really. So I'll add in a few scoops of this carborundum. Next up, we have some dead sea salt. You can use regular white salt if you'd like. But in this one, I wanted to use some dead sea salt. I got about 4 scoops going on in this one. And then, let's see here. Just making sure I have room for the other ingredients. Then next, I have black salt. I like to add this. And I'm layering this kind of in the dark and light, dark and light. You can do it any way you like, but adding in at least 2 scoops of black salt. Now with this, I'm also going to add in a couple of small chunks of black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is fantastic for grounding as well as protection.